gang gang, what's good? Welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing my naked recap on Chilla Jones versus BDOT. But before I get into it, y'all know what's up. Like, subscribe, share the video. All that good shit. Alright, cool. So now that y'all got that out the way, we can go ahead and get into this Chilla Jones versus BDOT battle. Round 1. Chilla Jones comes in very, very slow. He had some bars. He used the word escalator like 3-4 times, something like that. Like, how many different ways can you use escalator? Let's just ask Chilla Jones. As his round was going, he was heating up. After the Mattel bar, he picked up some steam. He had this angle on BDOT about him quitting everything, his Pan-Africanism. And that wasn't hitting. At least I didn't think it was hitting. After seeing like a beatable round from Chilla, I'm like, okay, BDOT, do your thing. Y'all know BDOT's my champion of the year. So here he come in, applying pressure, okay? And y'all know BDOT, he making niggas crazy. Dizzy as hell. Circling their ass is why he just spew fire at these niggas, right? BDOT calling him a nerd, talking about his word association. He brought New out for the finishing blow. I mean, super solid, good-ass round from BDOT. I wouldn't say nothing too crazy. I really like the ICU, CJ getting unplugged was probably my favorite part of the round. But it was really clear to me that BDOT took the first. After BDOT applies all that pressure to Chilla, Chilla comes in round 2. What do Chilla got? It's still a little slow. And he had like this awkward silence in the middle of this round. And like, if it was awkward for me, I can only imagine like how awkward it was for everybody else who was actually there. So Chilla does this thing towards the end of his second where he talks about the experiences that both him and BDOT have had. URL versus KOTD, why one went to the other, why one came back, etc., etc. I liked the comparison, but I didn't think that it was all adding up. Like, to me, it felt like his angles just were not hitting as hard as they needed to. Or were they? BDOT, round 2. What you got? His round started off as one of the sexiest rounds in battle rap. Okay. He did this thing where he talking about the chick, asking him about ancient Egypt. Can he show her something? And he said, yeah, I taught her the ancient language, and her walls is where I wrote the glyphs. In her walls is where I wrote the glyphs. I'm like, oh, wait. Got a bitch right in the second, feel me? Then he had Yoshi bars. He had a Miss Cream bar. Like, I don't know if BDOT done took something out of Yoshi's book, but he might have some male thought bars hitting up his sleeve now. But of course, all could not be right. That was not all of BDOT's second. The rest of it was him rewinding it back so that he could remember his bars. The first time, because in the first minute, he had already kind of killed Chilla's second. So the first time he said fucked up, I said, I'm going to let it be. He got it back. He's still coming with fire. That's when the Yoshi shit and the cream shit came in. And he's spitting. Something about a raw deal. Something about Roscoe. And then he did it again. He fucked up again. And it was kind of a rough way to the end of the second. The first part of his second was so good, I almost still gave it to him. But you gotta complete. Like, you gotta come better than that. All right, sir, sit down. The second's going to Chilla. You gave it to him. You pretty much forfeited that round. Chilla Jones' third versus BDOT on Smack Volume 6 was absolutely incredible. Period. Chilla was on some next level, God tier, Martin Luther King pin shit in his third. The third wasn't just good. The third was potent. The third was so good it made the first and the second angles add up to make more sense. because he was prepping us. I don't know the term for it. I know a lot of battle rappers don't write like this and cannot write like this, and I will not hold it against you. This is next level shit. When you can write a round that makes your other 2 rounds even better, that is God next level writing. Chill did this symptoms of a God complex thing in his third. And it was so good. It made so much sense why he wrote the first 2 the way he did. You structure your rounds that way, it makes your first and second even hotter. It's like when you're watching a show. They got 7 seasons. You're on season 5. And as you're watching season 5, they do something crazy. But you're like, season 1 did that. That's good ass writing. That was Chilla Jones's third in relation to his first and second. That shit was... Only a few battle rappers possess the skill to write like this. Mook does it. Daylight does it. Lux does it. It's so good. But it is God tier writing shit. Verb started to do it. Also, what made Chilla's third so amazing is it made me emotional. You can make a nigga mad. You can make a nigga laugh. But can you write a round that makes a nigga cry? Leave that in the comments. If you've ever had a battle rapper, a round, make you cry. Tear up a little bit. Think about your life. To the point where you was finna drop tears. Leave it in the comments. BDOT is cocky. He's got great composure. He's super confident. But I could tell that Chilla was slowly ripping his soul from his chest as he talked about his situation with his baby mama. And then the Silent B scheme. Not only was it great wordplay, not only was he tearing into the soul of BDOT, but when he hit him with that, "You're silent, B?" Oh my God. Oh, it was incredible. It was fucking incredible. Even doing simple shit like referring to BDOT as an elevator in the first, and then in his third, saying he's like a little kid, a little badass kid pressing the elevator button. Next level writing shit. Make it all fit. All 3. It's the whole thing. You cooking. That third was amazing. I'm gonna say it again. I said it about 4 times. This shit was incredible. And that's not where it ended. It's not where it ended. He kept going. Referred to his fans as kleptos. It was great. I'm fire. I was so ready. BDOT, what do you have in the third? Please give me something. You are my champion of the year. What you got? So the whole battle, these niggas are exchanging rebuttals. Every round, they got a rebuttal for something. BDOT's third, he ain't have shit to say. Wasn't no rebuttal for none of that heat, BDOT. Yeah, nothing for Chilla that time. BDOT's third was good. BDOT's third was really good. But BDOT was not ready for Chilla's third because Chilla took all the steam from BDOT's third. Every single bit of it. He said Chilla didn't have no personality. He showed you personality in the third. He talked about his life in his third. He owned up to some shit in his third. He brought up a KOTD angle. That did not hit. I think the best part of his round was the bar about Chilla not having an identity so he can pin for other niggas. It's easy for him to be 1,000 different people. Now, personally, to me, Chilla's the same when I see him. But, okay, I guess. So, I mean, Chilla really sucked the steam out of BDOT's third for me. Really. So for me, this battle is super, super clear. unless you are a BDOT stan and you still gave him the second, there's no way BDOT took the third. That's very clear to me. Chilla 2-1, second and third. Great motherfucking job. BDOT is still my champion of the year. Period. All right, Naked Gang Gang, let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, subscribe, share the video. Till next time.